So the young president, he was studying in France and also in America, and he's more friendly with the American government. So he asked for the spot of the army weapon, and actually at that time, the North of Vietnam, they are the communist, not Vietnam, they are communist. So the American army, the American government also scared the domino theory of the communist. So they tried to go to the south of Vietnam to stop the communists at the north, because they scared when Vietnam communist, Laos, Cambodia, all the turning to communist, right? And that is, after 1954 to the 1960, that just only like stopping war. Both sides, they try to make the new government less people free to choose the north to stay or the south. But the north of Vietnamese, they wait for a big election. That time they say they will have a big election. People will vote for the President Ho Chi Minh or the President Diem on the south of Vietnam. So the south of Vietnam, they know that people will to vote for President Ho Chi Minh. So they don't want that election happen. And then they're starting the war between the North in the 1960s. And when the American army government, they saw that the army of the south of Vietnam still weak, not strong enough, right? In 1965, they sent the army heavy weapon, big aircraft coming and beginning the Vietnam War. So north of Vietnam, the only way called the American War, but actually in the center of Vietnam and on the south, we call it the Vietnam War or the Civil War. That is the war in between the two governments of Vietnam, north and south. Okay, so now we are joining the main highway 1 before. We're heading to north. We get about 80 kilometers to Dong Ha town, and then we turn the left to the northwest a little bit to go to Khe Sanh. So when we go to the Khe Sanh town, the most remain that will be the Ta Keng airfield. That is a big airfield where they have a lot of mark about the the Tet offensive in 1968. Big fighting in there. We have a chance to take a big photos of a big airfield, visit the museum of the highway number 9, connect to Laos. Because Khe Sanh, that's where the main base to stop the support from Laos. Yeah, the lava
Ho Chi Minh Trail, yeah.
Yeah, Ho Chi Minh Trail, to join to the highway number 9. So that is a big days, a lot of fighting there. There are a lot of high hill with a lot of people get killed during the time. Okay, there's the water here, right?
Yes. Thank you. So I know it's been a long time, but why do you think people in Vietnam are so friendly to Americans now?
When people, first, about the propaganda, when the government, after 1975, until to the 1984, 82, 84, that time, the north of the communist government, they try to take us. The American, they are not good, and socialism is the best instead of capitalism. So it's on the taste. Oh, when you do trading with them, they will get a lot of cheating, and that the private owner is not good than the public owner. But when we opened in the 1990s, we opened the country for free trading with the European. The more people they come, more tourists come in, and more Americans come.
Yeah.
So when people know the purpose of the war, when they know the purpose of the war, that's just only the war in between the two governments. It's not in between the people. Because they know that even during the Vietnam War, a lot of people get killed, a lot of bombing. There are some American people in America, they try to against the government to stop the war.
Oh, a lot of people, yeah.
Yeah, like for example in the 1972 to 1975, at that time there are big,
a lot of protesting,
yeah.
You know, it's funny, in our country, the Vietnam War is still talked about every time we get involved in another war.
Yeah.
You know? So before we started fighting in Iraq, they start talking about the Vietnam War again, you know? So every war that we have been in since the Vietnam War, we try to learn a lesson from the Vietnam War.
Yeah. People say that the Vietnam War, that was a big lesson for the American government. So that when they start every war, they have to look at how the result is coming, and how it destroys. So
you would have thought, though, we would have learned that lesson after Korea.
Yes.
Because I mean, no disrespect, but it was the same war. It was the same war.
Right? They call that the
10 years apart.
Indochina, right? They call that the Indochina War, right? But actually, the result now, there are two sides, North and South Korea. They're still split, right? But Vietnam, they know that it's never happened like siblings like the Korea.
Yes.
It will be reunion, but they don't know which side.
Right.
So when the I think there is the Paris, the big Paris conference in Paris. That time, the president, let me see, Nixon or
late '60s, I think was Johnson. Yeah, and then Nixon. Johnson into Nixon. Yeah.
So Nixon, they signed an agreement with the Chinese, like they stopped support to the south of Vietnam. So by the time the south of Vietnam government have to fighting with the north of Vietnam, and even the north of Vietnam with a lot of support from the Soviet Union.
Yeah.
China and China. That's the reason, the army of the south, they are very weak. So they had to lose a lot of battlefield, till to the 1975.
Right.
So which city you live in, U.S.?
We live